What's up, YouTube? What's happening, people? Coming back with another video. Coming back with another boxing video. And of course, my topic is going to be Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. You know, it's a pretty hot topic right now because the fight was made. And this might be my last video about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. And of course, everybody know about the press conference that the two fighters had. And it was a laid-back press conference. That's what some people are saying. Said that the fighters looked nervous or whatever the case may be. And there was another video where Pacquiao was on the first take, the ESPN first take. And he was on ESPN along with Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen A. Smith was questioning Manny Pacquiao about Floyd Mayweather being bad business or being a bad image for boxing. And Manny Pacquiao said he wanted to beat Floyd because he was a bad role model for boxing. And that's the reason why he wanted to beat Floyd the most, because he was bad for boxing. And Stephen A. Smith asked him, well, why is he bad for boxing? He said, some athletes let success go to their heads, which I can agree with that. Some people let success go to their heads, and so on and so forth. But the stuff that Manny Pacquiao is saying, I just shake my head to it. He's saying that the name of the Lord shall be glorified in his fight with Floyd Mayweather. Come on, man. I mean, you throwing God up in your fight with Floyd Mayweather? Didn't Robert Guerrero try to do the same thing? Well, look what happened to Robert Guerrero. He got his ass beat. Didn't Zab Judah come in the ring playing gospel music? I didn't mean to bring Zab Judah into this, but hey, I remember him coming into the ring fight night playing gospel music when he fought Amir Khan. And look what happened. Zab Judah got his ass whooped. But anyways, back to my video. Manny Pacquiao said that Floyd Mayweather is bad for boxing. Maybe Floyd is and maybe Floyd ain't, but hey, everybody is making money off of Floyd. Look at Vegas, the Vegas Strip. Everybody, when Floyd fights in Vegas, everybody make money off of Floyd. But they say he bad for boxing. Even Floyd has humbled himself a little bit. He's not the same Floyd as he was years ago. Making himself out to be a villain. But me personally, my opinion, in my eyes, the way that Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao is coming off, in my eyes, this is my opinion, he's coming off as a hypocrite. He's trying to make himself to be as this religious guy, this religious fighter, who's trying to save the sport of boxing by beating the big bad wolf, by beating the spoiled and pampered Floyd Mayweather. Says he's bad for boxing. Because he let his success go to his head. You know the bullshit that Floyd be doing. You know, the shit that he did years ago, burning money. Uh, you know, putting his lavish lifestyle before the camera, letting everybody see how he lives. You know, the cars he drives. You know, all the bullshit vain things that he have. That don't really mean shit to me. But that's what he does. And he gotta walk around with the bodyguards and all that shit. I mean, walking around with millions of jewelry on him, so he pretty much a prisoner to me. That's all he is. He's a millionaire, but he's a fucking prisoner, you know? You got to walk around with bodyguards and all this shit to help protect you, to keep motherfuckers from robbing you and all of that, but how can Manny Pacquiao, a man that refused to do a random blood test, excuse me, how can a man like Manny Pacquiao, or a so-called religious man like Manny Pacquiao, who refused a drug test, a random drug test, a $25 million fucking drug test, and you refused it? Come on. Now, in the profession that I'm in, if I was to refuse a fucking random drug test, I'll be out of a job. And not only that, that shit will go on my record for years. And I probably wouldn't get another fucking job in years. All because I refused to take a drug test. This man refused to take a random drug test. To me, that shit look bad to me. You know? If I gotta follow the same standards in my profession, if I refuse a drug test, it's repercussions. You know, it's penalties that I have to endure. And I might not get another job. All because I refused to do a random drug test. I didn't test positive. I didn't test negative. Shit, I didn't take a test at all because I refused one. But I lost my job and I can't get a job nowhere else in my profession, all because I refused a random drug test. But yet this man get a fucking pass. I would never forget that. I mean, what you did is far worse than what the fuck Floyd did. And all Floyd is doing is marketing himself. It's called marketing. Promoting himself. You know, maybe Floyd is bad for boxing. I really don't give a fuck. You know, maybe he is. You know, he got boxing tied up. You know, other guys ain't really making money. And then he's not fighting black fighters on top of that. You know, it ain't like the fighters that look like him make money off of him because he ain't fighting them. He fighting guys that don't look like him. So yeah, maybe that is bad for boxing. And then during the press conference, Bob Evans was, you know, making Manny Pacquiao look like some saint. You know, saying he donating his money, donating millions to his country, to his fellow men. You know, buying boats and shit. You know, but Floyd can't say the same, you know. Floyd live right here in America, you know, seeing his people suffer. You know, he make his millions, go back to his mansion, live a good life. So he might not be doing the things that Manny Pacquiao is doing as far as his fellow men. Yeah, that does look kind of bad. I admit to that. But the moral of my story is, Manny Pacquiao don't have the moral finger to point at any motherfucking body because you refused a $25 million random drug test. And in my eyes, nigga, you guilty. Fuck that. You was a dirty fighter. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you know, Come on, man. That's not bad for boxing. A cheater? Maybe he was cheating. Maybe he was on the drugs. But I won't forget that. You know, just like my profession. If I was to refuse the drug test, they won't let me forget that. They will remind me when I try to go get another motherfucking job and they telling me, no, we won't hire you because you refuse to take a random drug test in such and such year. Come on, Manny Pacquiao. You ain't really good for boxing either, motherfucker. You know, making yourself to be a hypocrite. My video, YouTube.